Hello, Earth Science class. Today we're going to pick up again on our rocks, and today we're going to start off talking about igneous rocks. And to motivate you a little bit, I have a little bit of poetry here for you, and I'm not the best poet, but I'll give it a shot. There is much confusion about igneous intrusion. A dike is just a crack that fills intruded bedding plains or seals. A batholith is over 50 miles square. Laccoliths are smaller, singular, and rare. And again, that is by Elaine Owens. Now today on igneous rock, we're going to talk about the way that they form. So when igneous rock cools and solidifies, how does it form? And there's three formations that we're going to talk about that magma depends on. So the three factors that they depend on is one is temperature, the temperature of the magma, the pressure that the magma is under, and the presence of fluid in the rock. So the formation of magma depends on these three things: temperature, pressure, and the presence of fluid. Now, igneous rocks are classified according to where the magma cools and hardens. So if magma cools and hardens inside the Earth's crust, it is an intrusive igneous rock. And again, that is magma that cools deep inside the crust. A good example of intrusive igneous rock is granite. So granite cools deep inside the crust. Now, for magma that cools inside the crust is granite. Now, extrusive igneous rock is rock that is formed on the Earth's surface. So lava, again, is on the Earth's surface. Magma is in the Earth. So lava that cools at the Earth's surface is extrusive igneous rock. So a good example of extrusive igneous rock is basalt. So we can see basalt here is an extrusive igneous rock. Now we're also going to talk about textures of igneous rock. We have coarse grain textures, which is composed of large minerals. Again, that would be a good example would be granite. It is a coarse grain. We have fine grain, which is composed of small crystals, and that is rhyolite. So rhyolite would be an example of fine grain. Now, porphyritic textures has a mixture of large and small crystals. And again, granite could be an example of a porphyritic texture. Now, the all-time favorite is a glassy texture. And again, a good example of a glassy texture is obsidian. And obsidian forms when magma cools very quickly, but it has a very small percentage of dissolved gases. So, it's nice and smooth and has a very glassy texture, which is obsidian. And then a vesicular texture, if you notice, is this pumice. Now, this example of pumice had very rapid cooling with a large percentage of dissolved gases. So there was a lot of gas in this lava when it cooled very quickly. And again, it's very light, very airy, but it is very rough. That is a vesicular, as in pumice. So we've gone over these now with a good lecture. We've gone over a PowerPoint. You've had a video presentation. So now I need everyone here to get out a sheet of paper, and we're going to take a quiz. The first part of the quiz will be open notes. The second part of the quiz will be closed. Good luck to you, and I hope that you rock it.